Alright, dude, you know what we're gonna dedicate this episode to?
What?
I'm trying to think of a way to phrase it that doesn't sound like kiddie porn. Like...
Kid talk porn?
Kid talk porn.
Porn with kid words.
Yeah, like... Because when I was a kid, and this is true to this day, my mom hates the word penis.
Why?
I don't know.
Your mom hates the word penis?
She just thinks it's a gross word. And
it's science.
Like yeah, I know. So it's weird that she thinks the actual word is the gross word.
It's weird.
But so
I prefer to call it a cock. Like,
yeah.
I'm just picturing your mom.
No, so like the two things is really weird that my mom called wieners when I was growing up was wieners
She said wiener?
and sword. She called it a sword.
Shut
Yeah.
up. She
My mom
called wieners swords.
Yeah. And I don't remember the context and like if it was weird or not.
I'm a big fan of meat pickle.
Yeah. I like dong.
Yeah.
No, so
my grandma always calls it a pulsing rod. Is that weird? Is that weird? I'm not sure.
She always called my nan always called it a cock missile. Like, stupid. But
oh, God.
All right, so here's my next question.
My Grammy always called it a cum gun.
Dude, I love how we're not gonna talk about porn in this one.
I know.
2 minutes in, it's down to porn.
Sonic and porn.
So,
I'm gonna find a sexy Sonic.
Yeah.
To put on the cover.
My next question for you though.
Rule 34 shit.
Is from your memory of being a kid. Do you remember any of the weird things you thought when you were trying to figure sex and porn and stuff out?
I'll tell you one thing.
Okay.
It was the first time because I was on the bus. I was probably like, I don't know. I was probably like 8. Like I was a young kid, and fucking one of the 6th graders. All right, was just talking and bullshitting, and I was like, it was the first time I had ever heard the word cock. And I was like, oh fuck, what's a cock?
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, because I knew it had to do with your dick.
Yeah.
So, no joke, this is a true story. Insight into Dalton. Fucking, I thought the cock was just the head of your penis. I thought that's what the tip of the penis was called. It was called a cock. Separate from, like, so I was like...
Yeah, not the rest of your
Yeah, just the head of your penis.
That's shit!
I thought that was the cock.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Kurt!
Second level. Over.
Oh. You
right.
got one ring.
Oh, I didn't think I had any.
But yeah, so yeah, that's the thing.
That's awesome. In a similar vein, no. I remember being on the bus and asking I was asking my friend what vagina meant. I don't know how old I was, but I didn't.
You were 16.
Yeah. Fuck.
Kurt! Oh, dude, it's over.
It's dead.
It's over for Bluey the Hedgehog.
Next time. No.
So anyway.
Yeah, because I think I knew what a vagina was. I just didn't know that it was called a vagina.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You said girl peepees?
Yeah, probably something. The thing with me was I grew up in daycares.
Yeah.
So like my whole life was like
Hanging
like
retards.
shit like that was hanging out with kids that were older than me and like learning stuff way too young.
Before, like your brain could process what was going on.
Yep.
It's like, oh god, what's anal? Like,
I remember I asked my dad what a dildo was once.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Really?
And if you know my dad,
I do know
you know how funny that is because yeah, it was really dumb.
What did he say?
It was like, where'd you hear that word? Like,
where'd you hear that?
I was like, it was on South Park.
Oh, well, yeah, blame it on South Park. And, I remember watching South Park when I was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
And I specifically remember the bookmobile guy who was going around fucking chickens.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, what's he doing?
Yeah.
Like, I specifically remember like, wait.
That's a...
What? I couldn't process it in my brain.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, wow, that's really fucked up. That dude was fucking chickens. like I can process that in my brain now, and I understand it on a whole new level.
That was how when I first started, it was about that age, 10, is when South Park came on. It was season 1 or 2 or something.
Yeah.
And, somebody at my dad's work had recorded some of the tape. Yeah, that's how old we are.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Recorded some episodes on VHS.
Yes, that's how I did.
And he let my parents borrow it.
Yeah.
And
look at this new show.
Yeah, and they were like, watch this, and then I asked my dad. They hadn't watched it yet, and I was like, can I watch that? And they were like, yeah, sure, go for it.
Cartoon.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like that was the best thing about that. You know, there was The Simpsons, but that was really it. I mean, I don't know if King of the Hill was a thing
Nah,
yet,
not back then.
but
Beavis and Butthead was.
yeah. So it was like you could have a cartoon that, and as long as it was a cartoon, kids could watch it until.
Yeah.
Like
Until
even The
they
Simpsons
figured
isn't
out.
that bad. South Park is
no.
way beyond The Simpsons.
yeah,
Like there's an
absolutely.
episode about fucking chickens.
There is. Teaching Officer Barberry how to read.
Yeah.
Like that was it's like finally you figured it out.
You know what
You
one of
can
my favorite jokes from South Park is, and it's so dumb. It's when Stan. God damn it,
Dude.
It's when Stan calls him Officer Butt Baby.
Oh,
I don't know why.
That's an old one.
That's so funny. But yeah, so I watched it and I found out things like dildo and there's like this whole series. There's a whole episode. It was basically like I was too young to get it, same as you. But like, remember the Halloween one where he gets the fish that kills people?
Yeah.
Like the whole joke in that is that Stan's mom, Aunt Flo, comes over, you know, to visit, and it's like a whole just like series of period jokes.
Yeah.
That were just like way over my head.
I know
like,
what you mean. Yeah.
and I remember that. Now I watched it as an adult. Like, what the fuck?
Like it's gross. Stop. Periods are never funny.
Coincidentally, you know what was at the end of those tapes of the South Park episodes?
Pawn.
Episodes of Quantum Leap.
God
Which was
damn
how
it.
I found out about it, and now it's still to this day like one of my
God,
favorite
you
TV
love
shows.
Quantum Leap.
I do too.
Fuck.
It's so good.
I saw 1/10 of an episode where he was Elvis, and I was done.
No, dude. It's
Yeah!
a total. Hey!
Hey!